Hello and welcome to our festival season special. I'm Shireen Bhan. It has been more than 7 months since the first lockdown was announced in India. Since then, there has been a gradual reopening of the economy, and that has gathered pace, albeit gradually. Pent-up demand for automobiles has resulted in record sales during the Navratri period for some automakers. Companies are confident that the festive demand could last till at least the end of the year. Other macroeconomic indicators also show that the economy has begun to fire on at least some, if not all, cylinders. Core sector data has shown a recovery, with the contraction narrowing to 0.8% in September from a contraction of 7.3% in the previous month. With many companies going ahead with salary hikes and the reversal of pay cuts and the government's move to advance salaries and leave travel allowances to its employees, experts hope demand will pick up further as the festive season wears on. However, it must be pointed out that the festive cheer has not yet trickled down to all sectors of the economy. So on this edition of the Festival of Ideas, our team of reporters brings you stories from around the country to understand what the ground realities look like. This, of course, will serve as a barometer to understand the consumption demand. Now, let's start with real estate. The residential real estate sector is expecting the festive season to bring much needed cheer this year. And that's because the sector has already seen some signs of a revival that they hope will continue to strengthen. Mugdha Varia reports from Bengaluru, where sales have already reached nearly 70% of pre-COVID levels. Take a look.
35-year-old Bengaluru-based IT professional Roshan Krishnan believes the time is ripe to buy a house. And industry analysts echo this argument, citing that property prices have fallen, there's ready inventory, and home loan rates are at multi-year lows.
I was looking for a place in North Bangalore. What prompted me was really the payment plan Puravankara had to offer, because it's a project that's just launched. There are a lot of flexibility in the payment that I could make. The other thing I looked at is the home loan rates at the moment. The current rates are quite attractive, and if this would be the right time, I think, for anybody to invest if you're planning a home loan. I was honestly pleasantly surprised once I heard what the rate was. Yeah, it was 6.9, 7 something.
First time I purchased the house, the loan rate interest was 17%. Wow. It was in 97, that's my first house.
While the Krishnans decided to make a site visit to look at the property that they're buying, many potential buyers have not been able to make such visits due to the pandemic. One such strategy adopted by several builders is to go fully digital for bookings, and one such player is Puravankara. In fact, this festive season, Puravankara is launching a virtual home expo where customers can have the entire end-to-end process of looking for properties and making the purchase completely online.
You used to go grocery shopping, now you just pick up your app, you look at your big basket, or you pick up Amazon and you just shop online. It's becoming as convenient as that. We've never imagined this shift. We did 3 launches. We launched our online booking platform, and all our launches saw significant traction, and 70% of our bookings in that quarter happened online without customer ever visiting the site. We have dropped our marketing cost because originally we were looking at far higher marketing cost compared to what we are doing now, because all the investment is on digital, and physical meetings and physical presentations and events has come down significantly.
Demand has been gradually picking up in the last couple of months. The July to September quarter has seen housing sales hit 65% of pre-COVID levels. But this year, as the festive season sets in, property consultancy firm Anarock says it expects sales in the top 7 cities to cumulatively jump 35% over the September quarter. That's in contrast to the usual 5 to 10% jump quarter-on-quarter seen in previous years. Bengaluru and the Mumbai metropolitan region are expected to lead the surge in sales, with the National Capital Region, Pune, Chennai and Hyderabad expected to report sales spike of over 20% each. But here's an interesting trend. While a fall in property prices is being seen as a driving factor, Knight Frank says Bengaluru and Hyderabad have actually seen residential prices rise in the third quarter of this year over last year. Developers attribute this to the IT sector's fortunes.
80% of the Bangalore residential real estate market depends on the IT and IT-enabled services. And we know during the pandemic, one of the sector which has performed well was the IT sector only. And due to this, the demand has been very robust. Considering the last quarter which has been done well, so this festive season is going to be extremely good. The reason for the same is the market, there is a renewed demand for the residential real estate one. And second, there is an all-time low interest rate.
This festive season, the real estate industry expects many millennials to pick up keys for their first homes, for several NRIs to set up base here, and for many in the workforce to buy larger houses away from the central business districts. Well, here's hoping the festive cheer stays on. In Bengaluru, Mugdha Warrior.
Well, that is the real estate sector and the hope of a festive season, the demand continuing. Now, the COVID-led lockdown has impacted Delhi-based Ghazipur flower market. The flowers grown during the lockdown were completely wasted and the farmers switched to vegetable farming to keep the business alive. Now, the festive season is here. Demand is picking up, but with no flights for imported flowers, supply of flowers from the domestic sources lower than the demand. Anshu Sharma visited Delhi's flower market early in the morning to bring you this story.
With the onset of festive season, demand for flowers have increased. We are here at Ghazipur Flower Market, which is Asia's biggest market. Here we have more than 400 shops which used to sell over 2 crore rupees per day in sales for flowers. Now the problem is of supply constraints, as most of the flower farmers have taken the alternative of growing vegetables and fruits instead of flowers. And a lot of imported flowers have stopped coming because of the flights, which are not running as yet.
देख रहे हैं अभी तो मंडी पूरी भरी रहती थी, अब बिल्कुल खाली है। पहले जैसे नहीं, जब बिक्री होगी जब हमारा काम चलेगा। देखो बैठे हुए सुबह से ही।
बिक्री पहले से तो बढ़ गई है, लॉकडाउन से तो पहले बढ़ गई है। लॉकडाउन में तो कम था।
जैसे ही लॉकडाउन हुआ 4-5 महीने तो मंडी बंद ही रही। लॉकडाउन के बाद जो भी मंडी खुली 5% भी काम नहीं हुआ। आज जो भी थोड़ी बहुत चहल पहल नज़र आ रही है वो नवरात्रों की वजह से नज़र आ रही है। इससे पहले कुछ भी नहीं था। आज फूल मंडी की हालत बहुत बद से बदतर हो गई है। जिन किसानों ने फूल लगाया था उन किसानों ने अपने खेत उजाड़ दिए, क्योंकि उनके खेत उनका एक भी फूल बिका नहीं। उसके बाद यहाँ डेकोरेशन वाले, होटल वाले, दुकान वाले सभी लोग फूल यहाँ से खरीद के ले जाते थे। आज सभी बंद हुआ पड़ा है। दूसरे हमारे आर्टिफिशियल ने बहुत बड़ी मार कर दी है। जो हमारे फूल लगने थे महंगे होने की वजह से आर्टिफिशियल लगने लगा, उसकी वजह से हमारा जो फूल है वो पूरा बंद हो गया। हम सरकार से अनुरोध करेंगे कि ये चाइना के फूल को पूरी तरह से 100% बंद किया जाए, ताकि हमारे किसान, हमारे व्यापारी अपनी रोजी रोटी चला सकें। अभी शादियां केवल 25 से लेकर 10-12 दिसंबर तक हैं। इसी बीच में हम जो भी काम कर सकते हैं वही हमारे लिए है, लेकिन हमें उम्मीद है कि इस बार हमें फूल ही नहीं मिलेगा तो हम बेचेंगे क्या। सबसे बड़ा सेक्टर शादियों में जो डेकोरेटर हैं यही सबसे बड़ा सेक्टर था। दूसरे 5 स्टार होटल थे वो आज बंद हैं, दुकानदार थे वो भी बंद हैं। सबसे ज़्यादा जो डिमांड रहती है वो शादियों के अंदर ही रहती है, जब ही रेट इसके उठते हैं और जब ही डिमांड ज़्यादा रहती है। अगर शादियाँ नहीं रहती तो डिमांड बिल्कुल एकदम ख़त्म हो जाती है।
मैं गवर्नमेंट सप्लायर हूँ और पिछले रफली 20 ईयर्स से गवर्नमेंट में सप्लाई करता हूँ फ्लावर्स को। मैं अभी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के घर पे सप्लाई करता हूँ, जो कि लॉकडाउन होली से पहले बंद हो गया था। LG हाउस करता हूँ वो बंद हो गया है। हेल्थ मिनिस्ट्री करता था वो बंद हो गया है। विज्ञान भवन था वो एक आध कभी महीने 20 दिन में एक आध ऑर्डर होता था वो भी बंद हो गया है। अगर वो चालू होंगे तो नेचुरली डिमांड तो बूस्ट अप होगा ही होगा। कोरोना काल की देखते हुए मार तो हम लोगों को बहुत पड़ी है, पर गवर्नमेंट के जो अभी स्टेप जो लोकल टू वोकल आएगा और ये आने वाले टाइम के एग्रीकल्चर की इनकम बढ़ेगी, इसमें नो डाउट है।
आने वाले समय में ये फ्लावर बाहर से आ नहीं रहा, इसकी कॉस्ट ज़्यादा बढ़ती चल जा रही है। शादियों के सीज़न आने वाला है, इसमें फ्लावर अगर नहीं मिला तो शादियों के सीज़न में दिक्कत आएगी। हाँ, डोमेस्टिक की भी फ्लावर की डिमांड ज़्यादा है और जो खेत में फ्लावर लगा हुआ था वो खेत सारे जो है ख़त्म कर दिए हैं, उसमें सब्जी उगाना शुरू कर दिया है। प्राइस तो जो चीज़ 1 रुपये की थी वो सीधी 10 रुपये की, 10 गुने प्राइस बढ़ गए। ये फ्लावर सारा लोकल आ रहा है मैम। कलकत्ता से आना था, कलकत्ता से नहीं आ पा रहा। और हैदराबाद में बरसात हो गई थी, बरसात की वजह से जो भी पोली हाउस थे सारे ख़त्म हो चुके हैं, तो आने वाले टाइम में बहुत दिक्कत होगी।
The flower buyers are worried about the increased prices of the flowers, but the sellers are worried about the supply constraints, but are looking forward to the upcoming festive season as well as wedding season to boost sales. With camera person Baljeet Singh, this is Anshu Sharma from New Delhi.
Well, that's the mood across Delhi's flower market. Now, during the festive season, markets typically begin to buzz with buyers. However, this year's season is unusual as people fight the scare of the pandemic, reduced income and tighter budgets. My colleague Alisha Sachdev visited central Delhi's Karol Bagh market to find out if buyers are finally coming out to shop.
Central Delhi's Karol Bagh market is a confluence of shops big and small, and the mood of the market reflects the mood of the people when it comes to festive buying. This, however, is a season marred by the coronavirus, as is evident by the scant footfall in the market.
कस्टमर तो नहीं है बाज़ार में, 1 से 2% ज़्यादा 5% कस्टमर की बढ़ोतरी हुई है। लोगों का बजट नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, क्या तो लेंगे, वो क्या खरीदेंगे, क्या खाएंगे, क्या करेंगे, कोई बजट नहीं है लोगों का। और मैक्सिमम 5% इजाफा हुआ है काम के अंदर। आप भी देख सकते हो मार्केट बिल्कुल खाली पड़ी है। नवरात्रों फेस्टिवल का भी कोई इसमें वो नहीं लग रहा।
कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशन है इम्प्रूवमेंट का?
थोड़ी बहुत एक्सपेक्टेशन देखो होती है, क्योंकि 3-4-5 महीने से जो भी है लोग घरों में बैठे हैं, घर से ही खाया है लोगों ने, तो अब कोशिश हमारी यही रहेगी कि हाँ भी किसी तरीके से आए।
The last 6 months have instilled in the customers a fear of public transportation, a preference for online shopping, and the need to work with smaller budgets.
I should say it's not like last year, but yes, still we are very much excited for the festivals coming up, and we are also coming to the market. So
But you're not spending as much as you did earlier.
yeah, definitely not.
We are buying online too and coming here too. As we reside very nearly, so we chose to come here and buy.
आगे जाके festivals भी आ रहे हैं. Considering all of that, आपकी शॉपिंग ट्रिप्स अब आप थोड़ा और प्लान करोगे, कम आओगे या कैसे प्लान करोगे?
सेफ्टी की वजह से हम अब कम ही करेंगे। उधर सिस्टर की मैरिज थी इसलिए अभी हम आ रहे हैं, वरना अपनी पर्सनल सेफ्टी की वजह से अब कम करेंगे।
As the wedding season also approaches, customers have started to trickle into popular showrooms in Karol Bagh, but the footfall is nowhere close to what you'd expect in a typical festive season.
लोगों की गेस्ट लिस्ट है, उसके अंदर कट ऑफ हुआ है, तो उसका इफेक्ट तो है बाकी शॉपिंग के ऊपर। जहाँ 1000 की गैदरिंग या 500 की गैदरिंग होती थी, वहाँ पे 100, 200, 300 की गैदरिंग रह गई है, तो उसके बाकी गेस्ट जो नहीं इनवाइट होंगे उनकी शॉपिंग का कोई पर्पस नहीं रहता।
Nowadays the person they have marriage in the family, they only are buying the goods and jewelry for the family people. Festival season is approaching. The people are already started to purchase, and they have started to decide some jewelry they have kept with us. They will buy on Dhanteras, either on Diwali.
Shopkeepers here are of the view that footfall will improve after Dussehra and closer to Diwali and all the festivals that precede it. That might finally bring some much needed cheer back to Karol Bagh. In New Delhi, Alisha Sachdev.
And you can catch more of our festive season special stories on our website, cnbctv18.com. All the videos and stories available there for you. Coming up next, handloom weavers stare at a bleak festive season. A special report from Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu when we return.